Just really, really moving. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's very noticeable this year's Grammys. There are so many countries involved. There are so many independent people not on record labels. I mean, how much would you say music is sort of like becoming unfettered and boundaryless now?
I mean, I love that. I think it's amazing that, you know, we can put out music and kind of create our own system of, you know, getting our music out there and growing and not being forced to do something. I'll speak it for myself, but you know, forced by, you know, to be in a specific genre or do something, or, you know, in particular. So I love the freedom with it.
Does that happen a lot?
I think so. I mean, I think there's like a lot of specific things sometimes when someone else is involved, right? So it's,
well, you've gotten here really on your so much on your own hard work, and it's just unbelievable. You know, that you've done that. And in my situation, it's very different because I'm a songwriter, and wouldn't necessarily be associated with this particular category. In new age music, I'm more known for profanity, but you know, so it's really. You say it is an interesting Grammys because it begets me here in a new age category.
Yeah, I love that.
And then that's really great, and it's probably the category that we probably need the most in the world right now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thank you. Hold her. I don't have to. Yeah, okay, good. All right.
So firstly, could you introduce yourself?
Yes.
And say your name and what your...
Sure. Excuse me. Wait. Hi, my name is Eric Gales. I am nominated for my own album, tribute to Little Jimmy King. It's in the contemporary blues rock category. I'm also involved with the film score for the movie Sinners. So I'm very excited to be here on multiple platforms. And later on in the televised one, I'm also performing with Lauryn Hill in that D'Angelo Roberta Flack tribute.
You got a lot on.
I got a lot going on. Yeah.
What are you most proud of, though?
That's everything. That's everything. I mean, this is personally my second Grammy nomination, and everybody in the category, we're all good friends. So it's a win for everybody, whoever wins in the category. But just being here amongst colleagues and being able to be with my beautiful wife and just another day, man. It's just beautiful, man. I'm very, very grateful and full of gratitude right now. Six. Nominated for 6 Grammys and 16 for the Oscars, but we're at the Grammys right now. But yeah, it's nominated for 6.
If one of you wins, is that a win for everyone?
It's a win for. If one of us wins, it's a win for everybody. So we're all a very, very warm family. Ryan, Michael B. Jordan, Ludwig, and all of the parties involved, man. I just never knew the magnitude of how the wildfire spread, if you will, that Sinners has done. And it was just, when we were recording it at the time, I couldn't believe that this movie was going to do what it did. But needless to say, it's shattering records. It's continuing to shatter records. And I'm just so honored to have been a part of the film score. And I'm waiting on the next one. I'm ready to do the next one.
I mean, like, one thing I noticed about this year's Grammys is there are so many countries that are nominated. There's so many people that are independents. I mean, how much would you say music is sort of like becoming unfettered now?
It's becoming what now? I love it because ultimately it should be that way. It should be no limits. It should be no boundaries. Because I'm a blues rock guitar player, but I mean I'm infatuated and influenced and inspired by all kinds and all styles. I mean, and there's no limit. So I think that's how it should have been from day one. I pull inspiration from a doorbell. I pull inspiration from a car horn, a TV commercial, a bird chirping. and sometimes I do it in my sleep. It just, inspiration can come from anywhere, and I think that's how it should be. Really.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much,
a pleasure.
man.
Thank you.
Good
Best of
talking
luck.
with you.
It's good.
I'm Siddhant Bhatia. I'm Siddhant Bhatia, and I am nominated for Best Global Music Album, Sounds of Kumbh.
So, how are you?
I'm feeling elated, excited. I'm very enthusiastic because at this point of time, I am representing my country. The project is a government project. The project is a very meaningful, soulful creation that talks about a very grand festival that celebrates humanity. So, this is the project that we are representing. I'm very happy. I'm from New Delhi, India.
So, I mean, one of the things that we've noticed this year is that there are so many countries represented in the Grammys. There are so a lot of people that are independent, doing labels, doing music themselves, and spread it through the internet. I mean, how much would you say music is becoming kind of under change now? And it's being...
Yes, especially with the advent of technology and people coming closer, a lot of collaborations are happening. People are able to distribute faster. People are able to go all independent and go all creative. There are so many incredible technical tools that are available for everybody. At the same time, I feel that with the advent of AI as well, people are experiencing a lot of increased creativity. They want to get together. They want to keep making music, putting it out there, putting their feelings and emotions, and resonating with them. Everybody has an audience today. So the Grammys and the Recording Academy is one of the biggest enablers of this diversity. So we are a part of this global communion, a community that they have enabled, and we are literally representative of the times of music that we are living in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you,
Have a
Jack.
good afternoon.
Nice to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Desiree Benson, Entertainment Publishing. I have Chris Ready here.
Oh, we got Jesse. We got Jesse. Jesse Wells.
For him, okay?
Yeah, just check with Jack and then...
Yeah, with me. Hi.
Yeah, so
No, that's
check
all
with
right.
Jack and then... Oh, I'm zapping you now.
Okay.
Firstly, can you introduce yourself on camera and say what you're nominated for?
Of course. My name's Jesse Wells, and
Best Americana album, Best American Roots song, and Best American Americana performance.
cool,
How do you feel?
radical. Yeah, I feel very, very, very. Yeah.
How much would you say that music is becoming sort of limitless at the moment for young artists, especially because of social media? People don't need studios anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts?
There's no gatekeepers. There's no one standing in the way between you and your audience, and I think that has opened it up for everybody. Yeah.
I mean, how do you go about your own music, and how do you go about publishing it and things like that?
Yeah, I'm always making tunes, and I just go out in the park by my house, and I shoot it, and I put it up, and if they like it, they do, and if they don't, I hear from them. Oh, I do it out of a duty to a tradition, so I just like doing it. Yeah.
Down right in front of you here, please. Thank you.
And let's move to the second spot. Let's go to the second spot. Thank you.
Just turn right here. And right in front of you, please.
It's a whole spot. And then right down the center here. A few more. And thank you.
Together right here, please.
No eye contact. And sometimes on the spectrum, they don't make eye contact, and that's okay. So, it's about uplifting neurodivergence. I'm neurodivergent, ADHD, synesthesia. So I see colors when I hear sound. So the album is called The Colors in My Mind.
How important is music? Who's that transcend when it comes to someone who's neurodivergent or autistic?
Yeah, I think music is a universal language, It's a way for us to use our voice and communicate. People have been doing it thousands of years, communicating through music. And, I think once we quiet the noise around us and we listen to the whispers inside and we listen to the music inside, great things happen, So I'm excited to be here and I'm excited to share that.
Right here, please. Thank you. Right on the mark. Right here, please. Thank you.
I'm nominated for Songwriter of the Year, non-classical, with all my friends, which is so fun. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, right. How does it feel?
Well, I mean, it's very interesting. We're in a really heavy time worldwide, and I just feel like songwriters are so important right now that I'm really excited. I really want Edgar to win because that would be incredible. But if I win, I'm going to feel honored to be able to say what I want to say at the podium, just in representation of how important songwriters are at this moment in history, period.
How you doing?
Let me get ready.
Get ready.
It looks really good.
How you doing?
John first.
County over that
Looking
shoulder
right
one
here
time.
at me, yeah, perfect.
County, yes, love it.
And then if you want to come to this third spot.
County, one more right here. Thank you.
That's a great turn. That was awesome.
This whole section.
You want to stand here? Here we go. Right here. Thank you.
County, look back.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Right here, please. Thank you.
And then right here.
Hey guys, how are you? This is like Grammy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that means everything to my community. And there was a time when music was heavily
What's here? Thank you, and right here.
Introduce yourself to us.
Hi, my name is Lachi. I am my album is Grammy nominated this year that I produced. I am the CEO and founder of RAMPed, which is an organization that amplifies disability within the music industry. We're the ones that work to get the ASL on the red carpet here tonight. And also, I'm deciding to be the ray of sunshine for the night.
And disability.
Yes.
Where are we on that journey?
We have a ways to go, but I believe that RAMPed is working to make it go further. The truth of the matter is, a lot of folks don't like to talk about disability or neurodivergence, especially in the music industry, because it's so stigmatized, and people are afraid of, being seen as too weak or too much or not being able to do things for themselves. And we're just all masking. And I believe that everybody has something, and if we can figure out how to talk about it in a way that is not so taboo or stigmatized, everyone will be able to start taking those masks off and live their most liberated selves, their most visionary selves. Because the deepest part of yourself that you're trying to hide, or that society, especially in the music industry, because it's so stigmatized, and people are afraid of, being seen as too weak or too the way I do. It's why I work the way I do. It's why I have this sign language for folks to really start to peel that back. And it's why the album we created, The Colors in My Mind, which is up for New Age, centers neurodivergence and the different ways we think, the different ways we love, the different ways we live. And it resonated, and now it's on the ballot. So obviously people want to talk about this. They just haven't had the permission on how. It resonated, and now it's on the ballot. So obviously people want to talk about this. They just haven't had the permission on how.
Sure, and I see you have a nice out badge on. Is there anything you'd like to say in terms of that?
Listen, I believe that America's greatness is under attack by the very folks who seek to make it greater again. And this is why I'm wearing that iced out pin. I had longer things to say, but I believe that's really the core of it. And honestly, I feel for those folks who have been, duped into this scarcity mindset that they're duped into. But the truth of the matter is, the very mechanism that folks are using to, try to harm others will be used against them. So really what we have to do is get rid of that mechanism so that nobody is hurt. As we've seen, it's no longer about race. It's no longer about gender. It's no longer about immigrational status. It is, hey, I found a mechanism that will legally allow me to harm you, and so I'm going to use it. And people are using it against their neighbors, against their brothers, against their sisters, against folks in their neighborhood. And what we need to do is take out the mechanism. So, keep talking, he says.
You're going to get a shot of that badge if that's all right. That was amazing.
Keep talking, he says. Make it look natural. Well, I could just go on forever. So I'm a Recording Academy Grammys trustee. I was the first openly disabled blind trustee to be elected in. And everybody knows what I do. So they knew that I'm an activist, and they still let me in. So I guess this is what they want.
It's exciting, right?
Yeah.
There is change coming. It's happening.
There is change coming, it's brewing, it's happening, and it's due to the work of not just folks like myself, but folks who want to work with folks like me, folks who want to work with organizations like RAMPed and actually up their understanding of how to make the music industry more inclusive, not just for the elite, not just for anyone, not just for nepos, but for every human.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, and a huge shout out to Studio DeMaxi for this dress.
Awesome.
Thank you.
They don't have to be on that line. That's the background.
Wow. I mean, tell me how it feels to be here today.
It's truly a dream come true. Yeah, I've been dreaming about this since I picked up a guitar 25, 30 years ago. I mean, how about y'all?
Honestly, this is bigger than I had ever dreamed any of my songs, that any of my songs would have a life like this. And then getting to be here almost 39 weeks pregnant with my son. I can't believe this is happening, and we're so happy to be here.
Once more here, please.
I've ever dreamed any of my songs that any of my songs would have a life like this, and then getting to be here almost 39 weeks pregnant with my son. I can't believe this is happening, and we're so happy to be here. Yeah.
I know. It seems to be a really good moment for the festival in music, especially with the country music selection.
Yeah.
Do you feel as if there's a shift in a good way back?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I love how much overlap is happening between other genres and country, and we like to say country's cool again. People are jumping on the train, and we love it.
In the words of Lainey Wilson, country school again, baby. And yeah, the more the merrier is how we all feel, because we love our genre, we're proud of our genre, and the more people that want to be a part of it and express their voice in country too, we are here for it. Well, the key message of Somewhere Over Laredo is, what would you say, Andy? It's Andy's idea.
Oh, I mean, it's a nostalgic song about a place and a memory you've had with somebody, and being in a place that triggers it and brings it back to the surface.
Yeah, and they can be sweet. They don't have to be bitter.
Yeah.
It's a sweet memory. It's a sweet song that we're very proud of. Thank you.
I'm Joya Barman, and I am nominated for Best Children's Album with my mom.
And I'm Joni Leeds, and I'm also nominated for Best Children's Album. We're on the same album together. It's called Ageless, 100 Years Young.
Wow. Okay, tell me for you, this must be your first Grammys red carpet, I presume. What is it like? How are you feeling?
I'm just so excited. This is just a huge opportunity.
And can you just tell me what it means to you if you won? How proud are you of this work?
Well, to win with my daughter would make me so incredibly proud, but just the nomination, honestly, is a dream come true. I won in 2021, and so it's been something that, we have one sitting in the living room, but to have one with her name on it would just be like, I don't even have words for it, but she's an incredible singer. She works really hard. She takes voice lessons, and this album is to honor my grandmother, my bubby. She just turned 100, so it's really, about connecting the older generation with the younger generation, and I think that's like something that everybody can really get behind, and that's the focus. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Really hard. She takes voice lessons, and this album is to honor my grandmother, my bubby. She just turned 100. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. We figured it out. Yeah. Yes. Yes, my name is Lecrae, and I am currently nominated for Best Christian Contemporary Song, Headphones with T.I. and Killer Mike, and also Best Contemporary Christian Album with Reconstruction. Yes, my name is Lecrae, and I am currently nominated for Best Christian Contemporary Song, Headphones with T.I. and Killer Mike, and also Best Contemporary Christian Album with Reconstruction.
And
this is my son.
I'm his son, David. Very cool, very cool. Never been in anything like this before.
In terms of how this feels for you, we have those 2 nominations.
Yeah.
How proud are you?
You know what? I'm just proud that I can have my son at something like this, that I can expose him to great art, great musicians, great creativity. And he's just got accepted into the college of his dreams here in LA as well. So I've already won, right? The nomination is a cherry on top. Yeah.
Do you feel like this is a good moment for India's in terms of the range of genres that we're seeing nominated across the languages? There's a lot of good being started.
Absolutely.
Meeting Cat's Eye, I will say. That's definitely who I'm looking forward to meet. And I like their music as well, so.
He wants to know if any of them are single or available. That's probably what he wants to know.
Right here, please. My sister a little bit jealous by meeting Cat's Eye, I will say. That's definitely who I'm looking forward to meet. And I like their music as well, so.
He wants to know if any of them are single or available. That's probably what he wants to know. All right. Thank you.
It's in Best Classical Compendium, which is very competitive, and it's only the 2nd or 3rd time a soloist has been nominated in the category ever. So that's super exciting, and I have to say Christina is an expectant mother due in April, so it's super, super exciting, meaningful time for her and I to have this first-time nomination together.
Right here. Gentlemen, this way.
Best Classical Compendium, which is very competitive. It's in Best Classical Compendium, which is very competitive, and it's only the 2nd or 3rd time a soloist has been nominated in the category ever. So that's super exciting, and I have to say Christina is an expectant mother due in April, so it's super, super exciting, meaningful time for her and I to have this first-time nomination together.
I feel like something like the Grammys builds the audience even more for, say, the classical genre.
I hope so. I mean, classical, it's timeless. So hopefully we can keep bringing people in as the years unfold and people are searching for other ways to connect with society, with humanity, and the arts are such a huge part of that, and classical music in particular, because we really pour ourselves with emotion to creating each note.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well,
thanks so much. Bye.
Well, it's definitely cool. I'm a huge music fan, so I'm kind of here to see the music and everything. And I think this year, I'm up against like Sandler and Ali Wong and Jamie Foxx. So, I'm here to watch a lot of music. I feel like they're all amazing comedians. So I'm happy to be included. Probably Nate Bargatze, who I think is just one of the greatest joke writers of all time. I've known him for a long time, so I'm excited for them. No, it's not a good time for the music industry because one nerd owns all of it and keeps all the money. This guy spends more money on the after parties for his own company than he does paying the artists for the reason that he's rich. I'm telling you, these nerds all need to be stuffed back in lockers. Start with the Tesla guy who's Sieg Heiling, and then you go move to that other nerd. Yeah, people always thought nerds were harmless. No, this is their time. We should have played with them as kids. That's what we should have done, and we didn't. So they stayed up in their bedrooms with the computers. They're decades ahead of us. They got rockets.
It's challenging times, right? It's why we need artists to speak out. Do you feel that pressure?
Start with the Tesla guy who's Sieg Heiling, and then this is their time. Yeah, people always thought nerds were harmless. No, this is their time. We should have played with them as kids. That's what we should have done, and we didn't. So they stayed up in their bedrooms with the computers. They're decades ahead of us. They got rockets.
Challenging times, right? It's why we need artists to speak out. Do you feel that pressure?
No, I don't feel any sort of pressure to speak out. Everybody knows what's going on. And then what's funny is if you do, everybody says, shut the hell up, you stupid celebrity. Then you look at their page and all they're doing is talking about politics. So, you know, I listen. I'll let the common people, regular people, whatever you call them. And then, you know, I'm the dancing monkey, so I should shut up, I guess.
Good luck. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going to get shit for saying common.
Oh yeah, hey man. Come talk to me. How's it going? Yeah, that's what we're talking Hello, back there. Yes. I'm doing well. Hi, my name is Franco. I play with the band Anthrax. Why I'm here on the recording because I played at the show with Black Sabbath and we played the song for Changes. This is Franco. Hello, Franco. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. This is Franco. Hello, Franco. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. How are you? Hello, back there.
Frank,
yes.
how you doing?
I'm doing well. Proud because it's about Ozzy Osbourne. It's a thank you to Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. I didn't know, nobody knew that Ozzy was going to pass, so this is our tribute and saying thank you. Thank you for showing me the way of doing this heavy metal rock stuff that I love and I breathe and I'll die for.
What got to be it? What turned out to be the final gig on Grammys?
It was the final gig, and he passed 2 weeks later. And a quick tidbit on it: we did a Comic-Con the week after that with Ozzy Osbourne, and we signed autographs for people, and we had the best time. I would have never thought, talking to Ozzy for a half an hour, that he was going to pass. When I was so surprised because he was talking and laughing and having a great time. So my last vibe and my last look at Ozzy was a smiling Ozzy, full of verve, ready to go. So God rest your soul, Ozzy. Thank you for letting me be here, and thank you for talking about this. One more time. Right here, guys. People, and we had the best time. I would have never thought, talking to Ozzy for a half an hour, that he was going to pass. When I was so surprised because he was talking and laughing and having a great time. So my last vibe and my last look at Ozzy was a smiling Ozzy, full of verve, ready to go. So God rest your soul, Ozzy. Thank you for letting me be here, and thank you for talking about this.
Tell me what it is that makes him so unique, and how do you think you're going to feel tonight in this tribute?
We're talking about this. You can see what's happening, right? Because Ozzy shouldn't be passed. Ozzy will never pass. He's in our hearts forever, and that's the truth. They showed us the way. This was a good person, a good soul, we don't have that a lot on this earth. It was a good time. Ozzy meant well. He put out happiness, metal happiness to everybody. So for me, he's not gone. He lives through me. I will keep going with all of us metal guys, all of us rock guys. We're going to follow his path and show everybody what he did, and Black Sabbath showed us what they do. So it's the best. And I'm so glad they're putting it on TV tonight. They're doing a tribute. Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath deserve that. You know.
Rap song and best rap performance for TB Off with Kendrick Lamar.
Wow. How proud you are. What is it like working with him?
It was a dream come true, giving me the opportunity to be on this platform.
Do you feel like it's a really good moment for rap music? I mean, rap music's been music for a long time. A lot of diversity at rap.
Yeah, I feel like it's black and brown in unity too, you know, to the fullest out here in Los Angeles. So yeah, we're making history.
How do you feel being on this red carpet?
Oh, it's a dream come true performance for TB Off with Kendrick Lamar.
Wow. Tell me how proud you are. What is it like working with him?
It was a dream come true, giving me the opportunity to be on this platform.
Do you feel like it's a really good moment for rap music? I mean, rap music's been music for a long time. A lot of diversity at rap.
Yeah, I feel like it's black and brown in unity too, you know, to the fullest out here in Los Angeles. So yeah, we're making history.
How do you feel being on this red carpet?
Oh, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true.
Is there anybody that you're looking forward to maybe having a chat with?
I'm not sure yet. I'm looking forward to running into Kendrick Lamar again.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of the future when it
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I got a lot of music coming forward and a lot of videos coming forward and film. So, yeah. Appreciate it. I'm sober now, so celebrate the right way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. My name is Blake Mills. I'm nominated for Producer of the Year and Best Engineered Non-Classical Album of the Year. Okay.
So first, I mean, how are you feeling about it?
Oh, I feel great. I feel really great. It's really wonderful, to have your work acknowledged in this way. I was just saying to somebody, we're coming out of spending all year in a room with no windows, surrounded by, electronics and microphones and artists, and then we emerge for the Grammys, and we kind of see if anything that we're doing is moving the needle for some people, and it's just wonderful when that seems to be the case. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll be back there tonight. Surrounded by, electronics and microphones and artists, and then we emerge for the Grammys, and we kind of see if anything that we're doing is moving the needle for some people, and it's just wonderful when that seems to be the case. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll be back there tonight.
Well, what are you most proud of about your nomination? Even when you're away on your whole, things that you're like, that way
well, I think especially with production, there's a lot of mystery around what that actually is and what that means, and so sometimes I think a producer might get credit for something that was really an artist's idea, but that sounds like the production of an album, and so with that said, I really feel like this is an acknowledgement of the quality of artists that I've gotten to work with over the year, that I've hopefully been able to foster an environment for them to make something that they're proud of and that their fans enjoy listening to. But I know that I've only worked on things that I'm proud of and that I enjoy listening to. So it's nice when you get to have that be your North Star, and that things tend to work out alongside that is just a bonus.
Do you feel like producers are sort of uncertain? Because like when I was looking through the Grammy list, you see the songwriters, they work on so many, and how do you guys different? I mean, like they're nominated, like crossing over every single category.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you think that songwriters served by the industry?
I don't know that I would say producers and writers are underserved. I think that they are integral to the way a lot of records are made. I think there's a lot of pressure put on artists these days to make content and to make records, and that some things are maybe overlooked in that, or can get overlooked in that process. The engineers and the producers and the people who are really responsible for making sure that the recordings are of quality. I think, I don't know, in the conversations I've been a part of, I feel like people are really looking to you for that. Labels and artists, they really want the record to stand the test of time, and so that's your job. And most of us, we won't be alive for some of these records to even reach their audiences maybe 30 years later, 40 years later. So hard to speak to it's a thankless gig, but it's got its own rewards.
Well, thank you so much,
Yeah,
and
thanks
best
a
of
lot.
luck this afternoon. I was wondering if I was going to get zapped again then, but okay, thank
we're
you.
good.
Cheers, great. Thank you. Take care.
I know, it's a crazy category. I love them all so much, like each individually as artists themselves, and so it's such an honor to be in this category with them all.
I want to ask about the fact that there's so many, this year in particular, it seems like so many countries are nominated. There's like so many people that are unsigned.
Yes.
I mean, how much do you feel like the sort of like the music industry is becoming unfettered now?
It really is. I mean, I feel like it is all getting like the walls kind of pushed down and everything kind of blending and coming together. And country music particularly, I feel like the past few years has like elevated to a newer place for itself. I think like we all feel like trying to take it more globally and still remaining like our Nashville community that this song is always the most important thing, but kind of upping the ante a bit, I guess. It's great to see so many great country artists at the Grammys particularly.
Right here. Hold that up. Hold that up. Congratulations. You're right.
Still remaining like our Nashville community that this song is always the most important thing, but kind of upping the ante a bit, I guess. It's great to see so many great country artists at the Grammys particularly. And you know, I was kind of for it. Because I think that, I mean, the more the merrier, I guess, you know. I know it got a lot of heat, but I like it. I mean, it gives more opportunity and more people to be showcased, and so yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, fine. Hello, everyone back in London. My name is Lakeisha Benjamin. I'm an alto saxophonist and a jazz nominee for this year. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling a little excited, but I'm feeling that this is the time, maybe.
The time for what?
The time to win a Grammy and support my community. Well, this is my 6th nomination, so it means so much to me to represent women and to show what it is to, I mean, I had a bad car accident and I almost died in it, and then I wrote this song and now we're nominated. So to show them the power of to keep going for your dreams in a world where people are looking at you, you can help them.
In your eyes, what is the power of music? I know that's a cheesy question.
I know. They always say the power of music is healing, it's rejuvenating, but I believe it brings the joy back to the room. You know, things are so serious in life. Nothing like being on a dance floor, partying, sweating, having a good time, potentially meeting the love of your life. So that's what I think music can bring to everyone.
Right in front of you once more. Right here, please. Straight ahead. Thank you.
Eyes back here one more time. Thank you.
And Lola, spin right there. One more. Look this way, Lola. Lola, that smile straight ahead.
And Lola, thank you for this 3rd stop.
Guys, right on the mark and center yourself if you can. And get real tight if you can. There you go. And looking straight ahead.
By yourself, show other people that they can do it too.
Now we're seeing this year, I mean, in particular, I mean, we've seen it in previous years, but there are so many countries involved nowadays. There's so many people that are unsigned by studio.
I feel doing all the things that I love. Yeah.
How much would you encourage other people?
I would encourage people, I know it's going to get hard, I know it's going to get rough, but keep going. Your time is coming. As long as you still stay in the fight, your time is coming. Thank you so much.
Please, thank you very much.
And then right down the center for me. Awesome. Thank you.
My name is Donica Dennehy, and I'm nominated for Best Classical Comedy.
Oh, thank you. So do you. Thank you.
Hello. We did an album of Donica's music, and we are nominated for Best Instrumental Recording for that, or best chamber instrumental recording.
That's right.
For that recording. And then also I'm with another group, Adoration, that did an opera, Mary Kuyumjan opera, and I'm nominated for Best Opera for that.
Amazing. How proud are you to be here today, and what was it like?
It's very hot, that's what I can tell you. So I can't believe, because I live now on the east coast of America, where it's absolutely freezing. So it's the biggest thing that I notice. And it is bizarre when you're sitting in a room and you're imagining this music. I suppose I never thought of it being then coming here. You know, it's such an abstract thing, and then suddenly you're facing it. It's sort of bizarre. Yeah.
Stage, and you know, people who not have heard your music might now hear your music.
That's what I can tell you. So I can't believe, because I live now on the east coast of America, where it's other stuff released, but yes, that someone mightn't have, especially if you come from a field like new classical, where they mightn't have listened to it, they might go, oh, I'll check that out. Yeah, it's definitely something that's of interest.
Well,
sort of bizarre.
Yeah. International stage, and you know, people who might not have heard your music might now hear your music. You think that's the power of kind of something like the Grammys?
Oh, definitely, yes. Or else, you know, it helps in getting other stuff released. But yes, that someone mightn't have, especially if you come from a field like new classical, where they mightn't have listened to it, they might go, oh, I'll check that out. Yeah, it's definitely something that's of interest.
Well, and for us, Alarmable Sound has been working together for 25 years now, and doing lots of collaborations with composers like Donica, all sorts of artists making music. And we do sometimes feel like we work in a small world, and we pour all of our love into these projects and into realizing the dreams of composers like Donica. And so to have the work reach a larger platform, this work that we believe so much in and pour so much of our love and attention into, feels really, really beautiful and meaningful.
I dedicated the piece to Alan, actually, for all that he's done for contemporary music. Yeah. Oh, well, ICE are terrible. I mean, it's like a private militia. At work here in America, it's just terrifying, and there has to be some sort of change. This is just absolutely terrifying. Sometimes when I'm composing music, I go, how does this even matter in relation to what's happening in society here? And I love living in America. Like, I love it. And it just feels like so shattering to have this going on.
And Donica's from Ireland, and we started working together when Donica was living in Ireland and I was living in America, and it was the existence of open borders and a rules-based international system that allowed for these kinds of cross borders collaborations to happen. And it's terrifying and upsetting to feel like we may be losing all of that, and that the world that we thought had been built, the shoulders we stand on, the world that had been built by so many generations of hard work after so much suffering to make a peaceful world where music and art can be made across borders. I thought we had that. I thought we were born into that and would get to trust we could spend our lives living in that, and it all feels like it's falling apart now.
Yeah, the post-World War II order is collapsing. It's kind of, who knows where we're going. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question, because sometimes you don't want to lecture either, and you want to say things in a slightly off-center way. I did write a docu-opera for them based on the famine in Ireland called The Hunger, which actually looks at the relationship of famines and how societies are like colonialism. And so sometimes you feel a need to put it into music, and other times you're just looking for beauty, so it's you have to do what comes from the heart at that moment.
And Land of Winter, Donica's piece for us, is this hour-long experience of beauty and a journey. The piece really takes you in one place over the course of an hour, brings you to somewhere else, and it is this really grand, powerful, emotional, instrumental journey. And I'm so proud of the album, but also experiencing it live in a concert hall is just like nothing else, and that's the kind of experience that I so want to be bringing to the world. And it would be disingenuous and unrealistic to think that, art can save people and save societies, but it does feel really important right now to be making powerful, emotional, artistic experiences that people can walk into a concert hall and share together in a powerful experience.
And offer some hope and some view of how other people think. When you think of this time of the othering of people all the time, art is like stepping into someone else's shoes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, okay. Let's put it together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let's see it.
Right here's good. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take all the electricity you got. What's up, everybody? I am Robert Randolph. I am nominated for Contemporary Blues Album of the Year. The album title is called Preacher Kids. Get it. Thank you. I'm most proud of the arrangements and the songwriting. I was able to really capture some great collaborations, the soul with the blues guitar, with all of the instrumentality and the energy of it all. So we were able to capture something very special. I'm glad we got appreciated this year for Contemporary Blues Album of the Year.
Have you turn your body this way? Beautiful. Great, right there. And then right down the center here.
And right in front of you here, once more. Thank you.
Eyes back here. And then eyes here again.
Yeah. And right down there.
Yeah, it's like
we actually meet a lot of people during this time of year because you read about people, artists and the records, producers, and so this is like the Super Bowl for artists.
One time of the year that people come out of their homes.
Yeah.
The music industry to come to an event.
Exactly.
I mean, when you're actually out and about like this, how useful is it to sort of meet other people in the industry and create collaboration?
Yeah, it's like we actually meet a lot of people during this time of year because you read about people, artists and their records or producers, and so this is like, the Super Bowl for artists, of the industry. Everybody come together, so you get to meet so many people and talk about future collaborations, future songwriting, future whatever, right? And so, I mean, that's the beauty of the Grammys. And the pre-telecast and the early red carpet has gotten so big because the Grammys have opened up the spectrum of all of the categories: world music, R&B, rock, blues, country. Everything's expanded, so there's so many artists, so now everybody get to be appreciated.
It's also been fascinating.
Yeah.
There are so many nationalities, and also the amount of people that don't have record labels.
Yes.
I mean, how much would you say the industry is becoming underserved?
All the recording budget, the red carpet budget. It's like social media, different media partners, tech, kind of the old model of having being on one of the 4 or 5 power record labels. That's not like the end all be all anymore. Now there's so many partners, right, that allows an artist to get their music out, get to different audiences and things like that. So that's the beauty of it. I love it. It's definitely changed. All of the budgets, the recording budgets, the red carpet budgets. So it's cool. It's not as much money being thrown around, but it's a lot more opportunity now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Best
it.
of luck today.
Yes,
Thank you.
Let's get one.
Hi.
Right in front of you, my guy. And that gorgeous smile. Turn the front of the over your shoulder. Turn, you ready? And let's see the all the way to your right. And look up. You were last year, so made that back. That's right.
Yeah, my name's Sean Cook. I'm nominated for Best Country Song at the Grammys. Amazing. It's just good to. We were here last year, so it's just amazing to be back again. But it feels amazing. Yes. I mean, it's like working with your best friend. It's just very fun, relaxing. It's just like it's hanging with your brother, making music. So it's really cool. I think he has so much vision too that it's fun to be a part of something where he knows exactly what he's trying to accomplish, and we can help him get there. And it's just very fun and collaborative. So I love it. It's the best. I think there's pros and cons. Every situation is different. I think for Shabuzi, it's been cool to see him start independent and blow up just because he has a specific vision for all of his music and visuals. So it can be pros and cons. I think the freedom has allowed us to really make music that he wants to make. So that's been a fun ride. Is what?
What is the power of music?
I think it's almost like time traveling. We make music that makes you feel an emotion from the past, which is amazing to me. And I think it's just the power a sound can make you feel emotions. That just blows my mind. So for me, I just want to make people feel good when they hear music. Write good songs. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Amy Allen.
Amy Allen.
I feel really great about it because every song I'm learning how to be a better songwriter and how to be a better storyteller. And to see the discography of what's happened just this year, I can see moments where I'm getting better and I'm getting closer with the artists that I love and I work with. And it just feels like a collection of memories when I look at the titles of the songs that came this year. Ooh, my favorite city. Okay, I'm Amy Allen, and I am nominated for Songwriter of the Year. There's other ones too. I don't know if that's true. 2 for Song of the Year, 1 for Album of the Year. I'm like, when a camera's looking at me, I'm like, who am I? 2 for Song of the Year, 2 for 1 Album of the Year. Okay. I'm Amy Allen. I am nominated for Songwriter of the Year and 2 songs for Song of the Year and 1 for Album of the Year. Yes, very proudly wearing it. I think it's so important for everybody to, because there's obviously so much going on in this country that is horrific to see and to be a bystander of, and to show any support and visibility I think is really important for all of us in the music industry and any industry. So I'm very happy to be wearing it today and hopefully see a lot of other pins out there too.
I mean, how much would you say that the music industry sort of like becomes more a black canvas in some ways than it used to be?
Yeah, I think in so many ways, and I think social media, is a big part of that, where people can be uploading songs and getting their songs out there from anywhere, which I think is beautiful. And great music can truly come from any corner of the world, in any neighborhood, in any, walk of life that anyone is in. So as a songwriter, I feel really inspired by the fact that I can be hearing music from everywhere all the time and just hear different people's life stories and how they tell them and learn from that. And I think it's a beautiful thing for songwriting.
Okay, right here, please, straight ahead.
Be uploading songs and getting their songs out there from anywhere, which I think is beautiful. And great music can truly come from any corner of the world, in any neighborhood, in any, walk of life that anyone is in. So as a songwriter, I feel really inspired by the fact that I can be hearing music from everywhere all the time and just hear different people's life stories and how they tell them and learn from that. And I think it's a beautiful thing for songwriting.
One final question. You've done so much this year. What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of getting to be my family here and feel like all of the years they've listened to me write bad songs and struggle through school and go to music school and, really just grind it out, getting to have this moment with them and getting to be like, it was all worth it. We're here together and we get to have a great day regardless of what happens. So very proud of that.
Can we just quickly get a shot of your pin, just very quickly?
I mean, going to London soon. My boyfriend lives in London, so I'm always trying to be over there. But later, I don't know. Doing the pre-tell, and then I'll go to the actual ceremony and be there for a while, and then go to some party after with my family, I'm sure. I know. What about you? I'm sure it's a really long day for you.
It's a very long day, but then I don't know.
Yeah, I get to chill a little bit.
Might go to a party later.
We'll see.
Thank you so much. Have
Very
a wonderful day. Very nice to meet you too.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Who have we got now?
Kenny Wayne, Bobby did a bunch of stuff for Sinners. Okay, everyone, right here, straight ahead. Right here. Thank you.
My name is Bobby Rush, a blues singer, been singing for 74 years. And I'm on fire now because of this young man here. We did this album together. I'm on fire, man. Kenny Wayne Shepherd make my life worth living.
Yeah, my name's Kenny Wayne Shepherd, blues rock guitar player, producer, songwriter. And Bobby and I teamed up together to do an incredible traditional blues album that's been nominated for Best Traditional Blues Album this year.
So what does it mean? I mean, especially for you, you're saying...
God, it's like heaven on earth to me because of, first of all, Louisiana guys got together. The music, the age different, and he's a young man, I'm the old man. But yeah, he makes me feel so young by doing what he's doing with me and bringing so much to the table. So I'm in heaven with mine. This is it for me. Love it.
Well, I share the sentiment. It's like, we obviously come from different generations and different backgrounds, but we're also from the same area in Louisiana, so we do share that and our love for blues music. Bobby is one of the originators. He's part of the generation that shaped and molded the sound of blues music, which has inspired every genre after that. But we made a really cool, a very modern take on a traditional blues album that I think is a timeless record, and it shows a pretty incredible collaboration between two guys coming together to make a great record. share that and our love for blues music. Bobby is one of the originators. He's part of the generation that shaped and molded the sound of blues music, which has inspired
Straight ahead.
Eyes back here. To your right.
Davis, one more. And together, look around here. Good smile. Okay, good now. Fine. Third, 2 years.
And the second stop. Exactly right there.
Yeah, but the movie
itself, oh God, it's about bringing life back to the blues and let you know the blues is the mother of all music. If you don't like the blues, you probably don't like your mama.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
There
Have
you
a
go.
wonderful afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Get right here in front of you, please. Smile. Once more. Thank you.
I come with a rhyme. I am nominated for Best Children's Album for Buddy's Magic Treehouse, a hip-hop journey through our adoption, which has led to us having an amazingly beautiful big family and some written music to show for it. So here we are at the Grammys.
So how would you just define about the difference between children's music and adult music?
There ain't no difference. I'm here to tell you. Shh, don't tell the Academy. There's really no difference, honestly. I feel like I was a teacher for 10 years. And so I realized something while I was on stage performing. I said, wow, 7-year-olds, drunk adults, same thing. They all respond the same way, whether it's a bunch of adults at a pub getting rowdy or a bunch of middle schoolers at a classroom getting rowdy. They need someone they can believe in, someone they can trust, and someone who believes with the words that are coming out of their own mouths. And I think that's what performance does. You're performing either way, whether you're in the classroom or you're on stage, for kids or adults. But I think all it is for me is I smile more. I think that's really what it is. I wanted to make songs that make me happy, that are hopefully going to make the person that's listening happy. That's it. I just want to smile. And so if the song made me smile, it made the cut. And that was really the only criteria to me that made writing a family album an actual family album, was like the smile factor. You know what I mean? You got to work the smile factor in. And that's it, because I feel like a lot of popular music doesn't make you smile. It makes you want to be a baddie. It makes you want to do stuff. It makes you want to floss. You know what I mean? And those things are great. I love to be bad and floss. But smile is a whole different.
Right here.
To your right. And then right next. Okay.
To me, that made writing a family album an actual family album, was like the smile factor. You know what I mean? You got to work the smile factor in. And that's it, because I feel like a lot of popular music doesn't make you smile. It makes you want to be a baddie. It makes you want to do stuff. It makes you want to floss. You know what I mean? And those things are great. I love to be bad and floss. But something that makes you smile is a whole different stratosphere. It's a different energy. And I wanted to put that energy into my music, and thank God it has bore fruit. So here we are.
Exactly. I mean, just about children and music, like what for you is the power of music, and why is it important to children?
Oh man, music is the universal language. Before they know the ABCs, they know songs, they can dance to them, they can move to them. So rhythm is so important, because rhythm will help you then learn. It helps you to speak, helps you to learn how to have conversations. When to jump into a conversation is literally rhythm. You know what I mean? You know when a person's going to end a sentence. Everything is predicated on rhythm. And I think that music, that's why I think music teachers should make as much as you make, Rollo, because they're just as important as you, Rollo. Because I just feel like musicians and music educators are so important to what we do, because music is everywhere. It's everywhere. We learn the ABCs through a song. We learn everything through a song, and I feel like it's so important to tie them in. So music is literally the language of the world. I've been able to, by the grace of God, I've been able to travel to Japan, play shows. They don't know the language. Paris, they play the shows, don't know the language, but they'll sing every word of mine back. And I feel like it's the music, it's the rhythm, and it's a powerful thing. It's powerful, Rollo. Do you feel the power? Feel the power. Shout out to my boy Big E. He's a wrestler. He says that a lot. He says, "Feel the power," and you got to feel the power of music.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you. Take care. No
That was
worries.
so much fun, man. All right, take care.
Right here, please.
I actually don't remember what I'm nominated for, but okay, yeah. My name is Christian McBride. I play the bass, and I know I'm nominated in 3 jazz categories. Nominated in 3 jazz categories. Yes, correct.
So what's it like winning a Grammy, and what does it mean to your career?
You know, I feel like it's always wonderful to get acknowledgement from your peers. The people that work in the academy and the people that vote, they're my peers. They're the music community. So when they pat you on the back and say, "Good job, we acknowledge you," that always feels great. That to me almost feels as good, if not better, than winning, to be perfectly honest. You know, it's nice to get something tangible, something to take home, but my place and my standing in the community, that's the long game, and that always feels much better.
For you, I know this is a really cheesy question, but for you, what is the power of music? What is it?
What is the what?
What is the power of music?
I mean, I don't know if I can answer that question any better than anyone else has all through the years. You know, people from Leonard Bernstein to Nina Simone to whoever. I don't know if I can answer that in a meaningful way, but I will say that music can change your heart. Music can change your behavior. There are scientific studies that says it can improve both your physical and your mental health. So I can't think of anything more powerful than that. Yeah. Exactly. That's right. You know, when I was a kid, I got bullied a lot. And the music of James Brown always used to make me feel protected. You know, so I would listen to James Brown before I went to school, and it did the same thing for me that spinach did for Popeye. Yeah, that's right.
And finally, what is it like getting together with, because I think a lot of musicians are in their studios all year.
Yeah.
This is the one year, the one day that they're all allowed out.
That's right. Oh, it's incredible. You know, look at all of these great musicians here. A lot of friends, a lot of cohorts. There's nothing better than having the big party.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
The award that you don't know what you're nominated for.
Thank you.
Don't miss it.
I won't.
Of course. My name is Lila Bialy, and I'm nominated in Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album alongside a bunch of heavyweights, but I'm an independent Canadian artist.
So firstly, I mean, how do you feel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
How, I mean, when you got nominated, you saw all the other people in the category, what was your reaction?
I screamed and then went into fits. I was crying and shaking. I was utterly in shock. It was not within the realm of possibility in my mind prior to the nomination.
But what's really great this year is that I noticed that, like yourself, being an independent artist,
Yes.
like a lot of independent artists, people don't have to be vetted by a studio anymore.
Isn't that?
I mean, how would you? I mean, just even having you in that category as the independent artist.
The underdog.
I mean, but are you really underdogs anymore?
Well, my husband said, hold your head high and own the nomination. You're
fellow voting members put you alongside those other nominees, and so you need to really stand behind that nomination yourself, you know. Isn't that...
I mean, how would you, I mean, just even having you in that category as the independent artist.
The underdog.
I mean, are you really underdogs anymore?
Well, my husband said, hold your head high and own the nomination. Your fellow voting members put you alongside those other nominees, and so you need to really stand behind that nomination yourself, you know.
What is the beauty of being an independent artist? I mean, because, I think when you're in the studio, people can sort of say, oh, we want to change that.
Yeah.
I don't know, what is it?
Such a great question. Freedom. Independence and freedom. You can make so many of the decisions, critical decisions, from concept to realization. You can take the time you need. You're on your schedule. And actually, this album, Winter Songs, that got nominated, it took 3 years. It was written in a cabin in the Rocky Mountains, and over time we kept adding elements, eventually orchestra. And if I had been with a label pressuring me to get it out at a certain point, I don't know that... I am a 45-year-old mother. That's my 15-year-old son over there. This is the cherry. You know what I mean? I've been nominated many times for Junos in Canada, our Grammys. I've won, but this is my first Grammy nomination, and it just feels like a second wind.
Amazing. Thank you.
Okay. Mayor, please.
Those smiles, guys. Look up there. Those smiles right here. Right here.
And then to your right.
Yeah, right here, right. Straight ahead, please.
And thank you. If you want to keep moving down to your right to the second stop.
Cheryl B. Engelhardt. I'm nominated for Best New Age Ambient or Chant Album. Great. I mean, this is my second nomination, so it feels kind of like coming home, seeing the people in the community and all the nominees. There are a lot of friends on the ballot with me, so it's feeling very, very chill, surprisingly. Sure. Great. My name is Cheryl B. Engelhardt. I'm nominated for Best New Age Ambient or Chant Album. Great. I mean, this is my second nomination, so it feels kind of like coming home, seeing the people in the community and all the nominees. There are a lot of friends on the ballot with me, so it's feeling very, very chill, surprisingly.
Now, we've seen a lot of sort of independent artists this year. We've seen a lot of people from different countries in the nominations. I mean, how much would you say that music is changing now and becoming a bit more inclusive?
I mean, I think that there's a lot more ways to access making music and releasing music than in the past, so there's more opportunity for creators to get their art out there. I also see listeners being willing to go outside of their own boxes. Even this year, the New Age ballot is so much more diverse than it was 3 years ago. It's a lot of indies. There are women on the ballot. Last time I was the only one. It's just really, I'm seeing the changes happening real time from the listening standpoint and from the creator side, and I think we're on the right track. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's work to do, I would say. Yeah. I think we have not quite hit the mark with equality in pay for women. I think we are a little bit behind the times and where we should be on that, especially representation for musicians on Broadway. And there are a lot of statistics out there about the need to have more women front-facing in the industry. So I think we've got a little work to do there.
Jack to say that you are, I didn't actually, you wrote it down, New York.
I'm a governor for the New York chapter of the Recording Academy. I'm also the Music Cares ambassador for the New York chapter.
So finally, I mean, can you tell us a little bit about Music Cares and,
yeah.
And how much, this event actually helps you?
I mean, not just the awards, but the awards kind of bring everyone together and bring the public eye onto music, which I think is a positive thing. So I think they go hand in hand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you pause right here, they'll get you, and at the end you can pause again. And then look right here, a little wave, and then let's get those eyes right here. And then keep it down. Thank you. Thank you. I think there's some right outside the curtain.
I'm afraid so. I don't know what they're doing. The Grammys must have gone really downhill, but yeah, I'm up for a few.
So firstly, could I get you to introduce yourself
Yeah.
and what you're nominated for?
Yeah, my name is Zach Top. I'm nominated for Traditional Country Album, the new category, and then Song of the Year for my song I Never Lie, and then Vocal Performance, Solo Vocal Performance, I think it's called. So yeah.
So firstly, I mean, like, how proud are you?
Very, very. It's crazy. I just said a minute ago, I remember watching this show as a kid, and, you know, it felt like you were watching superheroes on TV or something, and so to be here now and be kind of in the crowd is pretty wild for me. Very excited about it.
So what would you say drives you to sort of, like, write music and do what you do?
I don't know. I just have loved music ever since I was really little. I knew that was kind of all I ever wanted to do, really. I'd sit and play guitar and sing for 3 hours a day, you know, when I was 8 years old. That was all I wanted to do. And so the fact that I figured I'd just do it for a hobby, do it for fun, and get a real job, but somehow stumbled into getting to do it for a living, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
Breathe.
I couldn't be more thrilled.
How much would you say the music industry has changed in recent years? Like, there seems to be boundaries that seem to be dropping.
Yeah.
Not just global, but also definitely labels anymore.
100%.
I mean, what are your thoughts about where it's going?
It's super interesting. It's like it's always a two-edged sword, I feel like. But one of the good things, I feel like it's kind of like the audience will tell you what they like and what's worth pursuing at this point. You know, there's less gatekeepers. You don't need a label to, have success and get your songs heard. TikTok is, that's kind of Facebook videos were the first thing that I kind of had some success with, and then obviously TikTok and Instagram and stuff too, which is funny. I'm not on any social stuff. I got people to run it for me, but I put the videos up, and it's obviously a great promotion tool. So it's kind of, it feels like the Wild West again. There's all kinds of different ways to skin the cat and get your music heard. And I think that's cool. It's great. It gives a lot more people, a couple different ways to classify it. And, I like that it gives us outsiders a little bit of a chance to get in on a category. So very excited about it. I think it'll be a cool change. We'll see how it goes this year.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Have a good
nice
one.
to meet you.
Thank you.
There you go, guys. Hello. All right. And right here, guys.
And then to your right. Before you go down to the next stop. Yeah, very get as close as you can to get all the way down here. Get as close as you can.
Okay.
I'm incredibly proud of the album and proud of the team, and it's especially exciting. I'm the nominee, and so is the pianist and conductor Benjamin Loeb. For both of us, it's a first nomination. We started making music together 37 years ago. So there's something about resilience and just sticking with your hard work for as long as you possibly can and follow your dream, and you never know what can happen. You can find yourself on the red carpet at the Grammys.
And Sharon right here.
And young blood.
During that journey, I guess it was a long journey, a hard journey, were there moments that you thinking, what was it?
I think anybody in the arts will say that they have many, moments when they think, is it worth it? Can I keep going? And I try very hard to hold true to something that I learned in 11th grade English when Joni Parker taught me to read Thoreau, Walden, where he said, if we respected only what is inevitable and has a right to be, music and poetry would resound along the streets. And I think of that, and I try really hard to do my part to put music and poetry into the streets.
Brilliant. And for anybody watching the Grammys, there's so many different genres of music represented here, so it is an amazing platform for people to discover
Absolutely. That's actually one of the amazing things about being a member of the Recording Academy, a voting member, because we all vote for each other. This is a peer-to-peer award. And in the process of voting, you listen to so much music and you expose yourself to so many genres of music that you might not necessarily go towards. And I have found it to be a completely world-opening experience, just the voting process, let alone becoming a nominee and having this platform.
Is there any artist that you're particularly rooting for or particularly enjoying listening to?
I have I'm a big fan of a lot of the artists in the classical category, including Kit Wakely and Lily Hayden and the Neve Trio and Matt Gurajic. I could go on and on with people in classical. I'm also a big fan of APT, Bruno Mars.
I love that. Get on the dance floor later.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was very excited. I was featured in an article about New York residents who are Grammy nominees, and I was right next to Cardi B. So I'm doing a little listening to Cardi B these days, too. I'm sure she's also listening to a lot of opera.
Here's hoping. Listen, thank you so much. Thank you for the greatness of what you are nominated for.
Yes, my name is James J. Hart Abrahart, and I'm nominated for Best R&B Song as well as 2 R&B album categories.
Love that. I'm Chase Wave. I'm nominated for Best R&B Song, Best Progressive R&B Album, and Best Immersive Album this year at the Grammys.
Yes, immersive.
Tell me, how does it feel? What are you most proud of?
Honestly, I'm proud to have my mum here with me because we were born in the UK and grew up there, and this has always been a dream just to be here and to be able to take her with me. So I'm really proud of that. Really proud of that.
Good son.
Thanks.
Yeah, in terms of R&B, I mean, we've got a lot of different genres being recognised at the Grammys. Definitely, it seems R&B is one of those genres that's having a bit of a revival, a moment. Would you say that's true, and is it a good moment to be an R&B artist?
Yeah, I'd say it's almost sort of renaissance and revival of R&B. Some of the R&B songs that are in this category have charted and reached #1, so it's really just a really good time for that, and I think we're only headed in a better direction thanks to all the counterparts that are nominated in this category. It's true.
The music industry at the moment.
And once more right here, right here.
To your left, please. And eyes one more time right here.
And pick right here. And pick one more over that shoulder.
Thank you. Keep it down right there.
Keep it going, baby.
Videos, camera 1, mic 3. Right here. 2. Eyes here. Great.
And if you'll look here, please.
How do you think it's going?
Where people can be discovered on TikTok. People can be discovered doing stuff themselves in their bedrooms. You know, you don't necessarily have to have a deal.
Yeah.
Is that good? Does that level the playing field? Does it come with its challenges?
I definitely think it opens the doors where you're not sort of relying on gatekeepers to say this person is going to have success or not have success or press a button, which is refreshing. And I also think it makes room for more nuanced stories, different age ranges, different backgrounds, things like that, which I think is something that we really need. Obviously, I'm a fan of artist development, so seeing people develop in real time is a new thing, but I think it's an overall really positive thing.
And who are you guys looking forward to maybe rubbing shoulders with, talking to? I don't know who your mum wants to hang out with.
I mean, we just saw Cat's Eye. I mean, we just saw Flo, but I'm excited to see Cat's Eye. They were on my brain. And we're excited to see, we just saw Sharon Osbourne, who my mom loves. There's so many people tonight. Like, I'm excited to see Bruno perform. I think he's going to crush it. What about you?
Justin Bieber. I want to see Fatherhood Justin Bieber perform.
I love that. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
That was a pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Have fun. That he was talking about being
It'll be at the end for you. Thank you very much.
Nice zero right here, please. Sierra right here once more.
And then Sierra right down the center here. To your right.
Thank you.
Together, guys.
Together, looking right here for me.
Just give one here by your side.
Hey, Bill, how you doing? Got it. Got a nice.
For you.
And Bill, right here. How you doing? How are you?
Straight ahead of you, please. Right here, Bill. Thank you. Yeah, do it together.
And then here in the front.
All right, right here, please.
And then right next to him, right down the center here for me.
And right here on the end, please. Right here, Bill, on this end. Both.
Get down there. Those you just looking right over here. Great.
And then right next to him, down the center here. Okay.
And straight ahead of you. Thank you.
My name is Nicole Zaritis. I'm nominated for Best Jazz Performance and Best Jazz Vocal Album.
Wow, that's really amazing.
I'm an independent artist, so it's really truly a dream.
Does that make it even more special to get this recognition as an independent artist?
Yes, but I also just read that 50% of the nominees are independent artists, so I think it's just a gigantic door opening wide, and the music industry is changing, but for the better in certain ways.
Yeah, definitely. We've been asking about that actually, and
Yeah.
I guess it means that the gatekeeping is different, right? And are you feeling that that's a positive thing for the future?
Wow, absolutely. I mean, I've actually had people tell me, you can't have a seat at the table. And so I think any independent artist should learn that they should build their own table. Like, take up carpentry and figure it out. Because with streaming and the way that the industry has shifted, wow, there's a lot of control that indie artists have, and you can make your own dream.
Yeah, I love the different genres that we've got represented here.
It's spectacular.
Yeah, it's spectacular. For anyone that hasn't listened to your work, why should they?
Let's see. I am a jazz singer-songwriter, so I call it Modern Songbook, which is a combination of jazz, pop, R&B, Black American music, soul, everything. Songwriter at heart.
Thank you so much.
I'm so grateful for the time. Have a great time at the Grammys.
Thank you.
Together, father-daughter duo.
All right, come on down, Rashad. Give us some down here. Right on that spot, please, sir. Right there.
It's so exciting. I've never been to the Grammys before, and this is a big opportunity to meet some really cool people here.
That's a good answer right there. We had a lot of fun making this album. We started when she was 4 years old. Now she's 8, and she's just such an amazing performer. And you see she's got the personality, so it's been great. Yeah. We're a musical family. My dad plays saxophone on the album. My grandfather was a jazz musician, so for her to continue in that legacy, it's in the blood. It's something that just is natural to us, you know?
Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Leve, Cat's Eye, who else?
Kurt Franklin.
Kurt Franklin.
That's good for now. That's good. That's a good list. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Best electronic record with Skep and Freddie. Social media is huge. You know, it's been able to give me a platform that, you know, most artists, when they're starting their career, musicians, they don't have. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's critical, huge.
Do you feel like that has changed things massively? It means that the gatekeepers are different.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Do you feel like it's changed the opportunity for young musicians? Like, how do you yourself?
For sure, like if you're a kid at home, you can end up being a superstar one day. You just got to believe in yourself and you got to build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You can do that through social media. You don't need a label. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You just have to have that drive and motivation to take it there. It's not going to be easy, but you got to. It's possible. You know?
Great, straight ahead. Right down the center. Molly, come on down. Yeah. Another front of that dress. Beautiful.
Thank you. So nice to meet you. Thank you. It's an honor, you know. I didn't think I would be at the Grammys at 22. You know, it's crazy. Crazy. I want to meet Pink Panthers. You know, like we were supposed to do something, didn't happen. You know, so I just want to meet her. You know, say what's up. I never met her in person. She's from London, right? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So nice to meet you. Thank you.
And right next to her right here. Thank you both. How you doing, man? right here, please.
And one more time, guys.
One right up top here, guys. Come on down.
Jordan, I think it's.
All right.
Alright, my name is Ian Jim, representing Eddie Kenzo, nominated for Best African Music.
My name is Trav Mark, representing Eddie Kenzo as well. Yeah.
Yes, I'm from Kenya. He's from.
I'm from Haiti.
Yep.
Representing Eddie Kenzo though, from Uganda.
Why it's so important to get this kind of recognition? How proud are you?
I'm super proud. I watched Eddie just grind for this, and he's representing East Africa that hasn't. He's bringing the light to East Africa. He's the first East African artist, not only Uganda, to be nominated for a Grammy. So this is very big. Yep.
This is Eddie Kenzo's second nomination at the Grammys, so it's amazing to see how his hard work has paid off. I worked with him for 10 years, and one thing he believes in is perseverance. That's why he's an inspiration to a lot of the young kids in Uganda and across Africa and the world. Absolutely, because one of the things about Eddie Kenzo that made him popular was his song That's what people use of Kennedy. So
Those smiles right here, please.
I would say this. Right here, please.
Get everybody in. You guys need to turn in on each other sideways and not put your arms around each other. So everybody, yes, turn in sideways. Good job. And squish. Oh, I love a man on his knees. You'll go farthest out. Put on tight, guys. Put on tight. Squeezing and turning. You go. All right. And as a group right here, guys, 1, 2, 3, don't blink. There we go.
I'm the first female solo artist to ever be nominated in this category. Kirsten Agresta Copley, and I'm nominated in Best New Age, Ambient, or Chant.
Wow. Can you tell me a little bit about that category for anybody who's maybe thinking?
Of course. Of course. It's what I would call very relaxing music, and the kind of music that you would listen to if you're stressed out, if you need a little extra something on that bad day. And it's a beautiful category filled with a lot of very diverse music this year in the nominees.
Could you be about to smash a record? What is that record?
I'm sorry?
Are you about to maybe break a record?
I might be. I would be the first female solo harpist to ever win the category, and I would be only the second solo harpist in history to have won that category. The first was Andreas Wollenweiter in 1987, which was the very first year that the New Age category existed. So I found one in my living room when I was 5 years old, and the rest is history.
We appreciate your patience and thank you.
Red to the red carpet. We love it. And big smiles.
Right here, please.
Get nice and close together.
Right here, please.
Let's see what's
Thank you.
And looking right here for me. Big one right here, please. One over here. And that beautiful smile right here. Big smile. Right here, please.
This way.
Nice smile right here. And one more smile this way, chin down, just a touch. Together, there we go. And right there, please. Smile.
Right here, please, in front of you.
This way.
And once more right here. Thank you.
Would that be challenging for you? Sure. I was hoping it would be a problem. I don't know that I want to. Sure.
It's still big. I mean. Stand on the mark. Come on the mark.
Right here, please. Thank you.
Guys, one more smile. Get down just a touch. There it is. Here we go, guys. Give us a screen.
Music's biggest night is officially underway here in Los Angeles as the red carpet opens at the iconic Crypto.com arena. We're already seeing that unmistakable Grammys energy. Artists greeting friends, sharing hugs, and soaking in the moment before stepping into one of the most important nights of their careers. There's excitement, emotion, and plenty of anticipation in the air as the cameras start flashing. Take a look at these scenes on the carpet. Spontaneous reunions, warm embraces, and performers striking their poses for photographers lining the entrance. This is the moment before the awards, where nerves meet celebration. Veteran songwriter Diane Warren is making her way down the red carpet now, a familiar and respected presence at the Grammys. With decades of chart-topping hits to her name, Warren remains one of the most nominated artists in Grammy history. As more guests arrive, the red carpet continues to fill with performers, producers, and industry heavyweights.
Fun. You can see everybody. It's social. It's the one time of the year where our community can actually be under one roof together or one tent together, saying hello, catching up with friends. It's fun. It's festive.
And there's many ways now that people discover music. It's changed so much.
Yes.
Obviously, you've got your record coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Has that improved things, do you think? The fact that the gatekeepers have maybe changed? People can become successful themselves in their bedrooms on social media in some cases.
Look, there's so much miraculous stuff of being able to have every song that's ever been written on my phone right now. If you could tell me something, I can look it up and I can play it, and that's great. What I think is more challenging is how you discover new music, and sometimes playlists and things are really super helpful in that. But I was also exposed when I was growing up to every single genre. So that's how I got exposed to Johnny Cash and Dolly Parton and the Supremes and the Temptations and the Beatles and the Beach Boys, and everyone was on there. So you could go from a Beatles song to a Johnny Cash song or a Dolly Parton song, and to me that was how you were exposed to everything that was out there. And I wish that things were somewhat more curated and multi-genred in the way we hear things, as opposed to being siloed off into just, this is pop, this is country, this is singer-songwriter. I mean, put it all in there,
Something like the Grammys, because there's so many different genres represented.
Exactly.
People need to check out all of the nominees.
Exactly.
Don't just go to what you know and love.
That's right, yeah. And I try to do that because, it's what we do. We love it. But yeah, it's very helpful. Genre in the way we hear things, as opposed to being siloed off into just, this is pop, this is country, this is singer-songwriter. I mean, put it all in there,
Something like the Grammys, because there's so many different genres represented.
Exactly.
People need to check out all of the nominees.
Exactly.
Don't just go to what you know and love.
That's right, yeah. And I try to do that because, it's what we do. We love it. But yeah, it's very helpful.
Are you excited about your album release?
I'm so excited. You know, we spoke about it the other night. The single's coming out on Friday. It's called Sound of a Woman. And then the album's coming out soon after that. And it's just, I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, but the album it was inspired by this Michelangelo quote. Did I talk to you about that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Because I don't want to bore you. But there was this Michelangelo quote, and he was asked, the famous sculptor, how do you carve these beautiful statues out of these massive chunks of marble? And he said, I see the angel in the marble, and I carve until I set him free. And that was the inspiration for the album, because I feel like as human beings, that's what we're trying to do. We're born, we come into this world, and we're trying to become the most truthful, most authentic, most real people that we can be by chipping away at what doesn't work and ending up with who we essentially are. Oh, good. I'm glad I did.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a scary place to be, but thank you.
Thank you so much. Very nice meeting you again.
Good afternoon. Take care.
Okay.
Oh.
This is like number 16, and I've won 5, but every time feels like the first time. Every time it's the same butterflies. Every time it's the same amount of joy and gratitude, and I just love being here. The family, the musical camaraderie, everything's just we need it, so it's great.
Over here. If we can have you moving down to the second song.
And that smile. Hey, big smile.
Let's see the arms actually. That's great too.
And that smile again. In front of you. Right here. In front of you.
Perfect. Thank you. And then hold that for me. Yes.
And guys together right here, please.
And then right next to him, right down the center here. Thank you.
And then I got
I think in a lot of ways spring up.
And then right down the center here.
And right here, please, next to her.
Oh, yeah, let's go there. Yeah, that's great. Beautiful. That's fun. Yeah, you're gonna hate me. Like after you're like, I never want to do next to that. Yeah.
And melting pot, and we're all becoming together. And I feel like through the music, we're understanding each other as well. Coming out, doing jazz, but letting you know, like, hey, this is jazz from my point of view, from my age. You know what I mean? I wasn't born in 1940. I'm born now, and it shows that the music is alive because it's changing and it's adapting, and that's what you want. You know what I mean? And so with that, and then you have, like you said, you have, you know. I think everything is everything's becoming a melting pot, and we're all becoming together. And I feel like through the music, we're understanding each other more as well. You know, so there's a lot of cross pollination there that's really great and helpful for the world in general. You know.
And I have to point out your pin.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Why is it important for you to wear the pin and yeah?
I mean, my lady's from Cuba. You know what I mean? So I have a direct understanding of, you know, there are people that were not born here, but that doesn't mean you get to be inhumane and do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just unreal what's happening. It's super unreal. And I just want to make sure that, you know, my voice is heard and let you know, hey, I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Can we get a quick shot of your pin as well?
Absolutely.
To finish out. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck. And don't forget your passcode.
Oh, exactly.
Maybe put your passcode in the back of your hat.
Okay, so where are you?
Okay, right here, please. Hello.
And then right next to him, right down the center here, and Peter left right here.
Amazing. It's always it's amazing to be here representing Latin music and the music we love, the message we love. So grateful.
And music has become so sort of unfettered recently. In some ways, it's been like, I mean, when you're looking at the Grammys, you're seeing people all around the world. You're seeing people that are not on labels. I mean, how much would you say the music industry has become more free?
But I could tell like how it's advancing. I think there's a lot of work to do, but I feel it's in a good path to make it more just, like more fair, and yeah, more free.
Together in front.
In people all around the world, you're seeing people that are not on labels. I mean, how much would you say the music industry has become more free?
But I could tell like how it's advancing. I think there's a lot of work to do, but I feel it's in a good path to make it more just, like more fair, and yeah, more free. But in a way, I think it's very interesting how like new independent artists are making like important stuff and are making good numbers, and you know, there's always like things that we have to work on it. But I feel like I'm positive in a way. Like I'm an independent artist, and here we are, you know. So in a way, there's something interesting happening. But yeah, of course, there's a lot of work that we still have to do. And for example, as Latins, I feel that having these spaces and these opportunities to represent here is interesting too, you know.
I want to say, you're from Venezuela, is that correct?
No, we are Venezuela and Colombia. Yeah.
I mean, how are things in Venezuela? I mean, it seems...
Crazy, quite crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what to think, but I try to stay positive because it's been 25 or more years of craziness. So in a way, there's weird things happening right now. And I don't know if I'm the person to describe the situation in this amount of time that we have here, but definitely we are very optimistic about what can happen in the short future.
And I should probably ask you something in Spanish, even though I don't speak Spanish.
Okay, no, but it's fine.
But about if you could reply in Spanish, hopefully someone out there will translate it. But I mean, like, why this nomination is so important to you?
Well, for me okay, para mí es muy importante esta nominación porque desde hace un tiempo yo vengo siguiendo la carrera de Bomba Estéreo, hicimos este disco juntos y es un disco muy especial que ha representado cosas muy lindas en lo personal, en lo espiritual, y estar aquí con Lee es una cosa que yo no estaba en mi imaginario, pero estoy muy orgulloso y estoy muy contento.
Y bueno, para mí también es como la unión de dos países, Colombia y Venezuela, que en realidad representa como toda Latinoamérica y el mundo, como que cada vez estemos menos separados, sin tantos idiomas, razas, colores, o sea, que seamos como que cada vez más unidos. Ese es el mensaje de este álbum, y poder estar aquí con ese mensaje, con ese álbum, es muy, muy importante para nosotros.
Thank you so
Gracias.
much. Have a nice one.
I don't know what you said, but amazing.
I know, it was amazing. Thank you.
be very close.
And maybe take a step back.
Yes.
And if you could take a step back, that would be amazing. We're going to have to just try and make sure no one comes in.
Yeah.
So, okay. Firstly, could I get you to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Tim from OK Go.
Well, why don't we go names and I'll say OK Go.
Okay, sorry. Hey, I'm Tim.
I'm Damien. Dan.
I'm Andy.
And we are the band OK Go.
So, congratulations on your nomination for Best Music Video.
Thank you.
I mean, how are you feeling about this nomination? You guys have known is it old hat for you now, or is it just...
This is the first year we're nominated in 2 categories at the same time, which is pretty exciting for us. And we are very excited about it. I mean, we've been here before, but it's always like such a huge honor to be in the room with this much talent and to be considered like part of this community at all. But it's also a really, really hard year to experience much joy around anything, because it feels, especially to be in the middle of Los Angeles right now, where like the world feels like it's crumbling in around us, to also be trying to have this much joy at the same time. And this is a room full of the luckiest people in the world, and also the people that can really change hearts and minds. And so, I don't know, it just feels amazing to be here, and also very bittersweet.
Over your shoulder.
Right here, please.
And then right
Over that shoulder.
And then can I get those eyes right here?
And right here, please. Thank you.
I guess, let me think if I can say a pithy way, like a quick way to say this, but right now, feeling any sense of joy and lightness feels a little bit irresponsible. There are, our own government has raised an army of like, I feel strongly that artists should use their platforms to speak out against injustice, because these days that's all anyone learns about the world is what they see on social media. And if you're following an artist and they don't say something about right now, what does that tell you about the world? Like, that it's okay for the government to just attack its own people? Like, that's horrible. Oh boy, our music videos, usually the production process is 3 to 6 months, like till from the moment we go like we're really making this to the moment we have it in the can. But sometimes the ideas have sat around for much longer than that. Like, I mean, we made a video in Zero Gravity once, and it was 10 years of looking for people who would lend us a plane before we were able to do it. You know.
When is your category up?
The first one already happened and we lost. Second one's happening in about 20 minutes.
Right down here. Do you want to move down to your right? Congratulations.
Gravity ones, and it was 10 years of looking for people who would lend us a plane before we were able to do it. You know.
Finally, can we just get a shot of your eyes out?
Sure.
Then, but yeah.
Sorry.
Would you like to tell me, like, when is your category up?
The first one already happened and we lost. Second one's happening in about 20 minutes. And the truth is, like, these are actually, it's a popularity contest. Like, there was a year where our video was up against Beyonce's video. Like, it had nothing to do with whether it was a better video. It's Beyonce. You're going to let her lose? You know what I mean? Like, she's Beyonce. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and best of luck in 20 minutes.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
As the Grammy Awards ceremony continues inside, we're going to wrap up our red carpet coverage here, thanks to the incredible response and support from all of you watching around the world. It's been a night full of memorable arrivals, standout fashion, and the promise of historic moments still to come. Thank you for joining us for this special look at music's biggest night, and stay tuned as the celebrations continue at the 2026 Grammy Awards.
We are the Steel Drivers, and we are up for Best Bluegrass Album. Tammy Rogers.
We're going to be doing the speaking.
Okay, I'm speaking.
So first of all, I mean, like, getting this nomination, I mean, what was your reaction to it, and why was it important?
Oh, it was incredible. This is our 5th nomination. We won Best Bluegrass Album 10 years ago. So it felt like a long time since that happened. So it's very exciting. We just finished our 20th anniversary tour. So this feels like the nice little cherry on top to have that happen.
So with this album, I mean, what was it about? What kind of inspired the album? How was it different from previous things that you've done?
You know, we got a call from the legendary, iconic Sun Records out of Memphis, Tennessee, and they asked us to do a record for Sun, and that was it. Who wouldn't want to be on Sun Records with Elvis Presley? So we got busy and made a record, and it came out last May, and just super excited about it. They've done a great job for us.
Now, the way you consume music in 5 years is very different nowadays.
Absolutely.
And also, like, people all around the world. I mean, how does music
Well, I think with the advent of streaming, you can go and find new music, and you can go directly to that artist. Amazing thing.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing it. Appreciate it. See you in 10 years.
I hope it's